Ms. Meskin, why does climate change matter to you and to your community?
I think climate change has to matter to every individual. I don't see climate change as just mattering to me and my community. It matters to every single human being. Unfortunately, not all of them realize it yet. And one of the things that as people of faith particularly, we need to be out there in the forefront, making it known. Making it known that when God created the world, He created it for all of us to use, not to abuse. He created it for us to hand over to the next generation and for them to hand to the next generation. And therefore, each of us have a very strong responsibility to look after that world. Sadly, we have really, over the years, done dreadful things. Even those of us who've cared for the world and think of ourselves as being caring people, we haven't done enough. And I think, for me, one of the reasons I got so involved in 2000 when the Millennium Development Goals were started, I specifically was very concerned about the environment and all aspects, but specifically climate change. Because it's climate change that is creating all the other problems within the environmental issue. If you look at the fact that so many countries are having water problems. In our own country, in South Africa, we haven't got enough water for the next 30 years. We've got to find a way to find water. And other countries, the wars in the next 50 years will be fought over water because there isn't enough water. And climate change is directly related to water, to the icebergs that are melting, to the seas that are rising. If we cannot get every single person on board, realizing that it's up to each one of us. I always tell my children, remember the power of one. The power of one is the greatest strength. Everything begins with one. I am one person. I can begin it. I can teach you. I can help you. I can help my children. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 creates a world. And in terms of why I do it, why it's important, because I want my children, I want my beautiful grandchildren, and I want all the children of the world to have a world that is worth living in, a world that has the beauty and the grandeur that I have been fortunate to see. I don't want it destroyed. I want those children in the future to walk through all those magnificent places, whether it's in America, in Yosemite, whether it's in Africa, whether it's in the East. They must all be there for them.